Tom Pugh, the score is 24-3, Detroit Lions over Green Bay. Thanks, Tim Conley. He's worked with me the last month or two getting me ready for this event this evening. I'd like to congratulate the fellow inductees today, especially Heidi Hendricks, that I have a fondness for. It's truly an honor and pleasure to be up here with you. When I came here 55 years ago, I wasn't even sure where Saginaw was. But when I got here, I found out that this is a community that is rich in athletes and athletics, and you better be pretty darn good if you want to do things here. I wanted to get into officiating, and so I figured that to do those things, you better get locked in with people that are going to help you and people that are going to direct you the right way to do things. I did track, or have still doing track, for 30 years, and the people that have helped me out are Hugh Matson, Rudy Godefroy, Roy Rodimer. I've had an opportunity to see some exceptional athletes: Stu Swigert, Charles Rogers, Angie Ritter, fabulous athletes here. It's been a joy to watch them. I worked basketball for almost 45 years over there. In doing that, I realized, hey, I better get in with people that have some knowledge to work with. Some of the people that I've worked with are Hoagie Holtz and Dale Brown, Hall of Fame people. Dennis Wildy was the secretary of our association and led me to a lot of games to make some advancement. And my antagonist, he isn't here this evening, here was Michael Stelter, who's just a pure pleasure to work with. I've had a chance to work some great teams over here, the Novell Catholic Central boys teams, the Carleton girls team over there. I've had a chance to work with or work for some exceptional coaches: Ron Von Dett, Vonnie DeLong, Sam Franz, Tim Connolly over there. And in doing though, I've had a chance to see some athletes that are just truly exceptional. All staters. Mark Macon, Brad Redford over there, Danielle Kemp, Jenny Ryan, just class people. A pleasure to work with them. I've spent the last 55 years coaching swimming here in Saginaw. And I've tried to learn from people to make myself better. The likes of Hall of Fame Dale Gooding, legendary coach at Arthur Hill, Don Morey, and one of my favorites, Jim King, whose son Wade King is here this evening, is an All-American. One of the things Jim King told me is, Muzz, when you look at things, remember you're looking through 70-year-old eyes, where kids are looking through 16-year-old eyes. Try to understand what they're doing. Now, besides swimming, I've tried to teach a couple other things I hope that would carry over. I try to teach the word complacency. Don't be complacent. Don't be satisfied with what you're doing. Once you're satisfied, you are done. The other thing I try to teach is the 6 Ps. And the 6 Ps are: previous planning prevents poor performance. And trying to get ready for things, if you set a schedule, you get going, things will work a lot better. And one of the most important things I try to teach kids is you're going to only do what's important to you. We brush our teeth in the morning. Why? It's important to you. We get to class on time because it's important to you. I had a gal that swam for me, and she went to Albion College. Her name was Lindsay Davis. And about 15 years ago, she graduated, and she sent me an audio version of her speaking. There were 2 speakers at her commencement. She was representing the senior class. The other speaker, being from Michigan State, I wasn't real familiar with him. His name was Lloyd Carr. But anyway, Lloyd spoke, and then Lindsay got up, and what she said, you know, you have heard from a very famous coach by name of Coach Carr. I'd like to give you a quote from a not-so-famous coach, my high school coach, John Musulin. We only do what's important to you. And I thought, hey, that was pretty neat. You know, the girl learned something. Hey, I did some good things. About 6 months ago, her dad passed away. And since I knew the family, and both the girls were captains, I went to the funeral home and paid my respects. 2 weeks later, I got a card for her. I'd like to indulge you to listen to what she said. Muzz, it is so simple to thank you for coming for my dad's funeral. The more appropriate thing is thank you for help building me into the woman I am today. The woman who has the resilience to get through medical school so I could handle my dad's pain. The woman to take a month of leave off from work when he was diagnosed with cancer because you only do what's important to you. And the woman who has the gratitude for knowing when things and emotions get tough, the family and friends will be loyal to me so things will get better. Thank you again for reminding me all these things when you walk through the door. It was an absolute honor to introduce my husband and kids to the famous Muzz. Lindsay Strait, who is now an anesthesiologist in Midland, Michigan. I've read some other rewards, accolades, but nothing more important than this. In the conclusion tonight, I would like to thank the people that came over here supporting me tonight, people that drove from very far distance, people that postponed their vacations. I would like to thank the people that are the most important to me, my 2 children that are here, and my wife, who every Friday makes treats for the swimmers. In conclusion, I would like to thank the Saginaw County Hall of Fame Board for what they do. Again, congratulations to the fellow recipients. God bless you. Thank you very much.